And we can just dance the night away until we get no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to be. For just tonight, could you just dance the night away?
All right, here we go. I have little plushies. That's so cute. It hasn't been the weekend by this point. I realized during the stream that I was missing an hour, so we're doing another hour. It's still Thursday when we're doing this. So we're either getting an hour ahead or an hour behind. It's one of the two.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Well, it's either an hour ahead or we're fine either way. It's one of the two.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I need to get more glass, I think. Oh no. It's taking a while to load. We're either gonna... Okay. We're back in the underground. Well, back on the underwater. That is so cool. It looks like we're pressed up against the building. I mean, technically we are as pressed up against the building as we can possibly be. But still. I wish you could put like a... you can make this part right here transparent on the moon pool. I get why you can't. It's an actual functioning room. Okay. Now, do we have any more quartz in your backpack? I don't think so. Yeah. Let's see if we can make some ion batteries, baby batteries for these things. I've never tried to do that. I know they can make them. I just don't know if there's a benefit to it. Sorry. Get upstairs. I have to move all these things too. This is gonna suck. Okay, here's gold. Silver. Do I have any more silver somewhere? I think I have some on the ship, but I'm not going to go get it off the ship. We ain't doing that. Maybe we'll just make one battery then. He is so angry right now. He's so angsty. Why are you so angsty? Okay. I kind of wish you could have used the old batteries in this battery to make it work. Oh, so you can. Okay. I never bothered with that. Kinda cool. Okay, sorry. I was just seeing if I could do it. Let's see. Let's go get some quartz, actually. I say let's go farm it. I have a lot of titanium on me. Lithium. I don't have a chest for this yet, but I'll stick them in here. I don't need that. I don't really need the scanner. Actually, I probably need to do this. I really probably don't need to bring the knife with me, but I'm gonna bring it just in case. Alright, let's go. We dropping. Rude. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking here. I saw him attack me, I don't really care about that, but I was trying to think here, like, should I put a tunnel here too? Or just there? I mean, I can walk under them. But I could also... I don't know... What? Sorry. Their little buggy. I wondered if I could put one here, but I don't... What happened? Hold up. Oh, that happened. There we go. We'll load it again. I guess it crashed. It's weird. Why did it do that? Like, yes, there's a moon pool there and everything, but the moon pool should have protected it, but it should, even if it did, it surely didn't damage the prawn suit while I was in it, because the first meteor only did 5, like, points of damage. Well, I think it did, like, 5 or 1, something like that. Oh, that was weird.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, that was weird.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
What happened? I'm so confused. What? Okay. Well, we crashed wherever we were. It froze for me on my end, so I pushed Windows to see if I could get the task manager up to tell me what was going on. It didn't tell me, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, fine. And then it crashed. It was not happy with me. I mean, at least we know what we're putting in here. Actually, let me keep that. It was so weird. Okay, we're gonna do that and do this. That was weird. I'm so confused as to what happened. Okay. All right, let's put this stuff away. Seriously, why? Half the time it doesn't go down, half the time it does go up. I hate this. I hate these ladders. I need to get quartz because I'm gonna make that go away. I'm gonna build tanks and I'll build little doors in each tank, and then we don't have to worry about that anymore. Then we only have to use the ladders in moments of desperateness. Okay, we're gonna save here so we don't have to sort everything again. So weird. Like, I know that's pretty open, but normally it doesn't KO you. Okay. Let's go. See, look at my health. It was the same health as it was, so it didn't even damage the prawn suit. Because it'd be different if it damaged the prawn suit and stuff. But I don't think the sea dragon will kill the prawn suit immediately. It does, like, a lot of damage, but I don't think it does that much damage. Oh, no. Alright, let's go to the river. I wonder if I could... I know we're getting to the point where I'm running out of nodes with quartz, but I don't know how many. I want to say the river has a lot of them. I think there's a lot more in that one tunnel. Okay. Let's go. wish. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it doesn't. Like I was trying to jump extra long so that it would, like I could pull myself towards it, but it doesn't like real turf. Real earth terrain does not like this thing. Yeah. There we go. You know what? Now that I think about it, I had to think of, there is a connecting room. I think that's already, the nuclear plant stuff, right? What is that sound? What is making that hiss noise? You guys? Probably. It's very disturbing. Okay. Let's go. We move. It's so dark. I don't see any nodes here. I don't think there's any the nodes in the mushroom room either, or the tree room. It's not really a mushroom room, it's a tree room. And mushroom, I was thinking mushroom because it's like safe-ish. Like how the mushroom, big mushroom tree is and stuff is relatively safe. There's still things to be concerned about, but nothing to be obsessive. Like the bone sharks are assholes, but that's about it. Into the depths we go. I can't remember if I used all of the ones in here or not. That's what I'm thinking. Might be more up here. I haven't actually went up this direction. Okay. Ah! See? There it is. Okay. I was wondering, because I haven't been up to this way, and there's sometimes little nodes tucked in here. Oh, there's some titanium there, too. I mean, they already do have that in Guild Wars 2 with the Vine skip mastery. It's not very great. No, it's for through an expansion, but yeah. They have basically cannons that do the same thing. I think it'd be kind of cool if they had an actual underwater area. And like this kind of area, because they have like water mounts and stuff, but in order for you to go deeper in the water though, you have to like wear gear and stuff. Like maybe it could either be a pressure thing, or it could be a magic thing. Like a magic barrier prevents them. A magic barrier would actually make sense as to why the Asurans wouldn't have gotten down there beforehand. But imagine if there's like a barrier and therefore certain mounts get knocked off unless they have certain masteries. Like if you can't go down there with your skimmer at first, and then later you get your skimmer and you can do it. But like up to that point, you have to use a new mount or a kind of diving kit to do it. And there's like certain little waypoints or cities that are built down there that are got waypoints to them and stuff that you can use, but you have to use the diving gear to get down there. Kind of like how they have like the different toolkits that you do for armor and things to break them down. And they have something similar, except it would be diving kits. So your first tier would be fine, and then your next tier that, and then you have to do a lot of like achievement hunting to get these kits. It's kind of like upgrading your gear, or they're like an aspect of your gear you have to add. Like, because currently right now, they the water gear in the game isn't very detailed. So there could be a thing where your gas mask or your face mask that you have as a underwater gear has to be updated to the highest tier. Kind of like how they do with the Jade bot. Only it's with your face. And I know it says I'm full. I'm just going to keep going and drill it, and I'll pick it up off the floor. But yeah, that could be like a really cool idea. I hate that this thing is always in the freaking way. It's not very useful. Maybe if you're inside of a very small cave, but I haven't been inside a small cave in a long time. All the caves I've been in are massive. I wonder if I do have enough space? I do. Okay, give me the rest of the quartz. Sorry, I was looking down there. I was trying to see if he'd spawned. Sometimes he spawns, sometimes he doesn't. I think there's like a spot he triggers when you come close to it. Sorry, I was looking over here. I was like, what is this? Never actually looked in this room. Interesting. Sorry, I got hyper focused. I was like, what is that glowing thing? Sorry, he wasn't very happy that I was there. There's these rooms above it. Never actually went up into them. If I did, it was with the sea moth and not with this. There's quartz in here. Oh my god, there's so much quartz. This is the spot. I wonder, you know what? This might have been a cool base area too. Build it up in this little room up here. You would have had a lot of privacy. Like, yes, there is a warper, but the warper isn't that big of a deal. It's not like in the way as much as everything else is, you know? Yeah. You would have got a good view of him. Though I don't think you would be able to have your you probably wouldn't be able to have your sea moth here. Sorry, I just saw him teleport. Sorry, I'm watching that door while he's over there. Oh boy. All right. Come on. Hopefully I have enough room. I hope I have enough room in my inventory to take it. I hate to have to leave any of it behind. Alright, how much space do we have inside here? Okay, we have some space. Okay, let me put some back in here, and I'm gonna wander around with myself. Oh, I knew we had some on the ground somewhere. Bastard. Is he looking at me? I feel like when they twist sideways like that, they are seeing you out of their good eye. Like, because their eyes are on the side of their head, you know? There's more quartz in here. Nice. Man, do you think he has nightmares of being chased by those things? Those things killed his friends, you know? They killed his friends and his cohorts, you know? These aren't just like random things, you know? It hunted them. Okay. Also, when they made these things, right? Did they make them with the intention of them hunting their own kind? You know what I mean? Because, like, that would make that even more scary if it was meant as a kind of overall thing, you know? I also kind of wonder if this facility was ever attached to the other one. Their little mandibles are kind of cool looking, though. Sorry, I was watching them. The little mandibles are cool. But like I said, it kind of makes it terrifying, though, because that could it's basically like having command dogs on a military base, you know? Those dogs are trained to protect, like, their boss and do their tasks, right? But that doesn't mean that that the handlers don't have to turn them on other soldiers if they fall out of line or they break rules. Normally, like, for probably fleeing purposes. But, like, I could see that happening in the situation with a quarantine thing. Someone gets scared or thinks themselves better than protocol, and they're like, nope, sick 'em, you know? Like drones protecting the facility kind of thing. Because I think an alien race, whether they came from similar violent histories or not, logically would always want to have a backup plan in case something happened, because you never know what other alien life forms you're going to encounter in the world, you know, or even just weird effects that animals and like mushrooms or environments will have on you. There are certain, like, space environments that can literally drive a person mad, like the types of, like, gases and chemicals and stuff, because of how it affects the human brain. So maybe there was, like, that fear as well, that there's a possible that they could lose their senses if they went to certain planets that weren't suitable with their biology in mind. Sounds so that one noise always sounds like the one's like, "Brrr." It sounds like somebody is having a party. It's not. Someone's getting eaten, but it's still funny. It's like it also sounds kind of like a lightsaber going off. Okay, I need 3 more quartz. I need to find 3 more quartz before I get too close to him. If I don't find 3 quartz before I get to them, then it's fine. There we go. Behind the tree! You can't touch me. The tree will always win. It is the superior life form. Look at his little army nubs. That's right. Huff off. I was pretty sure I was gonna get damaged there, but my prawn suit slipped behind there so smoothly. I was like, ooh. That worked out really well. There's some... Sorry, I was looking in here because I saw some sulfur. I wonder if anyone's ever made a base right here. I feel like someone probably has. Just so they can have that river feeling without being able to have to stand in it. You know what I mean? Like, have to be in water the whole time. Because then you could just have a bunch of... That's another thing, too. I kind of wish you could lay stuff on the floor. Like, because all of the equipment needs to be laid on inside a base. But it'd be interesting if you took... if you could build your base inside a cave, you know, and place them down. I know they didn't do that because of terraforming problems, but... Because they tried to do terraforming and it didn't... I think they tried that, and it didn't work during beta. Caused switch problems. I don't know, though. I can't remember. It's been a long time. And I was not very into the YouTube scene, so I was just watching people, and there's people who were playing with mods and stuff once it was out and everything, so I could not tell you what was real, what was not. Mr. Dad's here. There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, I have glass I can make. Okay, cool. It's just checking the power overhead. We're good. So this also means we can start making our tanks. I think what I'll do is I'll make the bridges and then I'll make the tanks. The bridges to connect the different platforms together. But we'll make all the glass we have in our hands. Okay. Just gotta pull it forward, center it, yeah. There we go. I will fight you. Alright, let's see how the power supplies are doing. Okay, you're doing good. You're doing good. What about you? You are doing good. And you are doing good. I kind of wish it would have a thing on here showcasing to me that it was full. Like a little indicator. Okay, so we now have... everything ready to go. Awesome. So now we're attached to the main area again. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to be back. How are you all? Oh. Well, that wasn't planned. Let me see. See, this is what I'm thinking right now, right? I'm thinking about doing this and adding doors to the tank, and I'd use the tank to get down instead of trying to use the and start using the tank to traverse the levels. It gives me an excuse to swim around with my pet fish. What are you doing? Why? Why are you such a nuisance? I'm actually gonna save because we're about to go outside. And when we go outside, we're gonna deal with Mr. Cranky Pants. I also have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to see. Because it occurred to me that this back location... Look at him! Big, aggressive baby. So aggressive. I have a thought. Alright. About the outside of the base of operations. Because we do have that big hole behind... where right below the prawn suit, the moon pool, right? I have those tubes in there to connect the main buildings together, but it's also made to make it easier to traverse from one side to the other instead of having to go in this big U shape or having to go upstairs and then go all the way down. It's also meant to help barricade inside the inner courtyard a little bit so that he can't throw stuff at me as easily. That being said, I feel like I may have to add some, either raise up the glass rooms here, make them too tall, and then add rows, so I'll have to double layer it and connect them to the lower chambers, or something of a simpler nature.
And we can just